The man with three lungs. Ancelotti makes an important decision regarding the Real Madrid star. Italian Carlo Ancelotti, the head coach of Real Madrid, has made an important decision regarding a key player of the team ahead of their upcoming match against Girona in the La Liga competition. Real Madrid will face Girona next Sunday in the 25th round of the La Liga competition at the Santiago Bernabéu Stadium. Real Madrid currently sits in second place in the La Liga standings with 51 points, the same as the leaders Barcelona, while Girona occupies the 10th position with 31 points. Ancelotti decides to keep Valverde at right-back position. Spanish outlet Relevo reported that Italian coach Carlo Ancelotti is considering keeping Federico Valverde at the right-back position even after Lucas Vázquez's recovery. Valverde had shown in the right-back role alongside Real Madrid against Manchester City in both the first and second legs of the UEFA Champions League round of 16, after Lucas Vázquez was sidelined due to injury. Lucas Vázquez has recovered from his injury and was included in the Real Madrid squad for the recent match against Manchester City in the second leg of the Champions League round of 16. With £50 million, Arsenal prepares an attractive offer to sign a Real Madrid star. English club Arsenal, led by Spanish manager Mikel Arteta, is aiming to strengthen its attack during the upcoming summer transfer window in 2025, after the current football season ends. The London club has faced challenges this season in the attacking department following injuries to their young star, Bukayo Saka, Brazilian striker Gabriel Jesus, and German player Kai Havertz. Arsenal has set their sights on Brazilian youngster Endrick, the Real Madrid star, as a target for the summer transfer window in 2025. Arsenal wants to sign Endrick. According to global outlet Team Talk, Arsenal is preparing an offer to Real Madrid to sign Brazilian young star Endrick, who has been described as one of the most promising players in world football but has struggled with limited playing time at Madrid. The outlet added that Endrick moved to Real Madrid in a deal worth around £50 million when he was 18 years old and has already shown his abilities by scoring in his first appearances in both the Champions League and La Liga. However, the young Brazilian has not yet been able to secure a regular spot in the Real Madrid starting lineup, having played just over 400 minutes this season, and witnessed French star Kylian Mbappé score a hat-trick against Manchester City in the Champions League, a match in which he only played 1 minute. The outlet continued by stating that the fierce competition in attack could continue to limit Endrick's playing time, which Arsenal may seek to exploit. The club is preparing a £50 million offer to secure his services in the summer. The report concluded by stating that Mikel Arteta's team sees Endrick as an important investment for both the present and the future, which could encourage the player to view a move as a positive opportunity, given the greater chances of playing time at the Emirates Stadium, compared to his current situation at Madrid. Endrick's contract with Real Madrid. The young Brazilian international, Endrick, has a contract with Real Madrid that runs until the summer transfer window in 2030. English newspapers bow down to Mbappé. British media outlets have acknowledged Real Madrid's superiority after their 3-1 victory over Manchester City in the second leg of the Champions League knockout round, praising French star Kylian Mbappé, who scored a hat-trick for his team. Manchester City, who have lost 13 of their last 26 matches, suffered a 3-1 defeat in the second leg at the Santiago Bernabéu Stadium, after also losing 2-3 at home in the first leg, thereby exiting the Champions League early for the first time since Spanish coach Pep Guardiola took charge of the team. Jolyon Lescott, former City defender, said in statements to TNT Sport, "It's a devastating result." Meanwhile, Manchester United and England legend Rio Ferdinand, an analyst for the same channel, pointed out, "This is the first time I've seen Guardiola looking for the final whistle. They are a team lacking confidence, and I can't help but wonder, what will they do for the rest of the season?" Alongside praise for Mbappé's hat-trick and Fed Valverde's skill at right-back, the English press stressed that the result did not reflect what happened on the pitch, and insisted that rebuilding this project is Guardiola's biggest challenge. The British newspaper The Times explained in its report, Manchester City raised the white flag. There was no attempt to change the result, just surrender again. Real Madrid were faster, stronger, hungrier, and better on every level throughout the match. In statements to BBC, former Liverpool defender Stephen Warnock said, "We all started watching this match thinking it would be a classic given what we've seen in recent years. We thought it would be a fierce contest, but that was not the case at all." On its front pages, Daily Mirror used a large picture of Mbappé to highlight that the Frenchman ended Manchester City's European dream, while The Sun acknowledged that Real Madrid delivered a heavy blow to City. Real Madrid's official channel announces a pleasant surprise amid growing controversy over refereeing mistakes against the team. Amid the significant controversy surrounding refereeing decisions in La Liga, particularly those that directly affected Real Madrid's results, the club's official channel made an exciting announcement and a pleasant surprise for the Madridista fans. The channel confirmed that the club's management is currently gathering evidence and legal files to prove that the team has been subjected to clear refereeing injustices during the season's matches. This step comes in the wake of the controversial decisions that harmed the royal team, most notably the incidents in the recent match against Osasuna, officiated by José Luis Monuera Montero. Real Madrid takes strong action to prove refereeing injustice. The controversy surrounding refereeing mistakes is not new to Real Madrid, but the recent match against Osasuna was the straw that broke the camel's back, especially after the controversial red card for English star Jude Bellingham. Since then, Real Madrid, led by President Florentino Perez, has initiated legal and media efforts, assigning a specialized legal team to review all refereeing cases that negatively impacted the team in La Liga matches. Real Madrid's official channel confirmed that the management has a full file containing many significant refereeing errors, not only in the Osasuna match but also in previous encounters, where the team lost valuable points due to questionable decisions. This file will form the basis for the club's future steps to demand a clear explanation from the Spanish Football Federation regarding what is happening. The Montero referee scandal reignites the debate on refereeing integrity. After Spanish media reports revealed potential conflicts of interest involving referee Monuera Montero and his work in managing matches, doubts about the integrity of refereeing in La Liga increased. Documents showed that Montero owns a company working in the sports field, with direct connections to players and clubs, which contradicts the integrity standards expected in football. Despite the Spanish Football Federation's attempts to calm the situation, with an official statement denying any conflict of interest, the media pressure and strong protests from Real Madrid and its fans led the Technical Refereeing Committee to decide to temporarily suspend the referee until the investigations are completed. Real Madrid's management considered this step an implicit acknowledgement of a major problem within Spanish refereeing, strengthening the club's position in its battle to prove the injustices they have faced. The big surprise: Real Madrid prepares to file an official complaint. Sources close to the club revealed through Real Madrid's official channel that the management is preparing to submit an official complaint to the Spanish Football Federation and even take the matter to the Court of Arbitration for Sport, CAS, if necessary. The club believes that what has happened is not just a series of individual mistakes, but a recurring pattern of decisions that impact the course of the competition, necessitating decisive action to ensure fairness in the competition. According to the channel, Real Madrid will not only present the refereeing mistakes, but will also demand clear measures to ensure the improvement of refereeing standards, including changes in the referee appointment system and increased transparency in the use of VAR, which has sparked much debate this season. Reactions from fans and the media. Real Madrid fans received this announcement with great enthusiasm, considering it a step in the right direction to restore the club's rights and ensure that such mistakes are not repeated in the future. On social media, campaigns supporting Real Madrid's stance spread under the hashtag #Justice for Real Madrid, calling for radical reforms in the Spanish refereeing system. As for the Spanish media, opinions were divided between those who believe Real Madrid is right in its demands, especially after the Montero referee case, and those who view these actions as an attempt to pressure referees in upcoming La Liga matches. However, what cannot be denied is that this issue has now become a major topic of discussion in Spanish football, and it could have significant implications for the future of refereeing in the country. What will happen next? The coming weeks will be crucial for Real Madrid, as the club continues its legal and media efforts to prove the validity of its stance. If these efforts succeed in uncovering more evidence of systematic refereeing faults, it could have major repercussions for Spanish football and might lead to fundamental changes in the refereeing system. As for the Spanish media, opinions were divided between those who believe Real Madrid is right in its demands, especially after the Montero referee case, and those who view these actions as an attempt to pressure referees in upcoming La Liga matches. However, what cannot be denied is that this issue has now become a major topic of discussion in Spanish football, and it could have significant implications for the future of refereeing in the country. What will happen next? The coming weeks will be crucial for Real Madrid, as the club continues its legal and media efforts to prove the validity of its stance. If these efforts succeed in uncovering more evidence of systematic refereeing faults, it could have major repercussions for Spanish football, and might lead to fundamental changes in the refereeing system. In the end, the surprise announced by Real Madrid's channel is not just a media statement, but the beginning of a legal and sporting battle through which the Royal Club aims to achieve justice and recover its lost rights. Will Real Madrid succeed in changing the equation, or will its struggles with refereeing continue?